So I did a poll. I did a poll about the what was going on in the community at the time with Nexus and Starterra, and I was just curious, like, what do the non-vocal community members think about this whole thing? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just check out my previous video where I talked about a breakdown of the drama between XYZ, not to rehash it here. And yeah, it got 500 votes, but within like 1 hour, within 1 hour of doing it, I went ahead and turned off commenting because the commenting just started going into a place where I didn't want it to go. But then this is why I love Twitter. Well, someone took one of the comment threads from this whole thing, and somehow it involves a man wearing a bikini uh, for the future eventual battle between XYZ community members as they, duke it out to decide who is the victor. And like it went from this place of like negativity to a place of hilarity. And I just really appreciate that. And I love the way people on Twitter can just do that. And I think a lot of this is, you know, I think everyone can get a laugh out of this. It's great. So I'll leave a link to this in the description. Check it out. What's going on with Luna? It's the week of September 19th. Columbus 5 is almost exactly 10 days away. Tefi Alpha, which is an in-person meeting in New York City, is happening in 2 days. Yours truly is actually going to be there. So leave a comment if you're going to be there, or send me a DM on Twitter because I'd love to meet you. And it's going to be totally awesome. Can't wait. In terms of Luna price action, Luna's been chilling. Luna's been chilling for like, I don't know, the past week or so, consolidating in this range. You can look at the chart. I was admittedly dicking around on the chart, and I'm like, this thing is starting to look very familiar. So I went back and I did a retrace of our price action from like November, or not November, January all the way over to this last May, June. So I took a copy of that and I pasted it over to the current cycle, and wouldn't you know it, it's like kind of a carbon copy. And this is probably the worst TA you can do, is just copy pasting some fractal from before, pretending it's going to be the same, even though the market cap was a micro back then, and now it's like a massive market cap. But sure, why not let it go parabolic again? But if it did do all that, yeah, we'll see you at $100 in about 3 weeks. October 5th, price target $100. Okay, maybe I should title my YouTube thumbnail $100 by October 5th. Maybe that'll get some clicks or unsubscribes. I don't know. But this was just kind of for fun. I also put it as a tweet just to see, kind of some feedback from the community, what they thought, build some hype, because Luna's been kind of boring lately, not going to lie. And it's allowed to be boring. Yes, it's not always allowed to be boring. Sometimes it needs to moon, but because it just mooned and it made lots of people lots of money from $5 all the way to $46, I think it deserves a break. Totally cool with it. While it's doing that, our Luna altcoins, is it okay to call them altcoins? I think it's okay to call them altcoins, right? But somehow Mirror and Anchor have become exact pairs of each other. They're only 1 penny apart in price. That's cool. Spectrum did a little moon thing this past 24 hours because somebody asked Do Kwon about their thoughts on Spectrum, and Do said he's very impressed with the team. He plans on buying more. And then the second he put out that tweet, a bunch of apes started buying up Spec. So Spec was at $5.50. Do Kwon made the tweet. 45 seconds later, it shot up to almost $7, and then it hasn't really dumped that much since. And that is really cool. That's the power of Mr. Do Kwon. And then he did a funny thing where he tagged his lawyer, and he's like, "Is this okay?" And I'm sure it's fine. So that's that. There's also that, price action on Starterra. It's actually doing better than I thought it would be after all this drama. Price is kind of rebounding, so people out there picking it up. That's good. That's awesome. Mine is staying strong. I think the Apollo community farming is still going on. The extension is happening. Now you can continue auto compounding your vaults on Apollo while earning some Apollo tokens. I think the Apollo tokens you earn are like what? app.apollo.farm. I think you earn like 8 to 12% APR on your Apollo tokens. 8 to 10% APR. So yeah, 10% on mine, 8% on Anchor, much lower on the stocks. Pretty cool. Back when this was 100% Apollo APR, it's very interesting. I'm not currently using it. I'm just kind of in spot right now because I don't know where the market is headed this week. This week, September 19th, Plan B is expecting Bitcoin to go to 40 to 43,000. It's expecting it to close around that time frame or that price point. And right now, Bitcoin's at 47,000. So what I'm doing, not financial advice, do whatever you want. What I'm doing is I have about 16% of my cash in stablecoins sitting on exchanges. And if there is an opportunity to buy a dip, I will be buying the dip. And if that happens in the next week and the next 10 days, so be it. And if that happens with Luna, anytime in the next 10 days, I am hitting that buy button. I am smashing that buy button because that is a very, very good opportunity. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with the market. Now, I've been looking at the Tefi Alpha. If you haven't heard about this was like a community organized event, and then it became like a TFL funded event, and it's only for one night. It's happening on the 21st in September. And the way it's going to break down is they have a little thing here. Arrive at 6 o'clock. Do Kwon does a thing, and then a bunch of upcoming projects and current projects are going to be presenting. So White Whale, Mars, Apollo, Alice has a 3-minute video. Okay. So these are all very short presentations. Pylon, 3-minute video. Interesting. Chauncey seems like he'll be there in person, so he'll be there for a bit. Saber, Levana, Starterra, Kato, Talus, Andromeda. Moon is a new one. I haven't heard about Moon. IntelliBridge is Cash, so that's Cash. Secret Network, Orion, Cash again. Okay, so they're presenting 2 different things, maybe. We'll see. And then a panel discussion with Do. And then the after party starting at 10 o'clock, which is way past my bedtime, so hopefully I can stay awake and be fun to hang around with at that time. No, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting some of these people. That's going to be fun. What else is going on in Lunaverse? Well, let's see what we got here. Oh, I mean, this is not Lunaverse, but a little milestone here. My YouTube channel now has 500 subscribers. How awesome is that? If you're listening to this video, you're not subscribed yet, how about giving me a subscribe? Would that be so bad? Would that be so bad? Yeah, there's just like there's a lot of waiting, a lot of hyping, not a lot of fudding, actually, which is good. One of the things that kind of worries me about the market currently is like, I feel really, really comfortable buying coins. Like this morning, I just bought some Harmony One. Like last week, I invested in like this super early stage NFT game called Dope Wars, and I bought their paper token. And 2 days ago, I bought some Cody some Cody coin. And this morning I bought some Rune, right? But I'm not making huge purchases because last time I felt this comfortable with buying, last time I was like in so much profits that I was like, you know, what I would normally spend, I was like, I'll throw 5x of that at it. Was right like at this area. If you're looking at video, this was like early May, and I was just like, boom, boom, boom. Of course it's gonna go up. And now you look at the price, and it's like, boom, boom, boom. Of course it's gonna go up. So I don't think markets are that easy. I think when something feels easy, there's something gonna happen on the other side of that. I'm not here to FUD. I don't want to be negative, but I'm not a moon boy either, right? So I'm mostly in the market. But last time there was a dip, I had zero. I mean, I did have some cash, but I wasn't taking profits at all. This time I've been taking some profits across various cryptos that have been profitable and made good money on this past run. So now I have that money, and if I want to cash it out, and if the market just rips from here, you know, maybe I can FOMO in. Okay, cool. Or I can just take that money and go on a vacation with my girlfriend. Okay, cool. Or if there's a dip and it's a big dip, well, I will have money to play the dip. And that's amazing. Cool. That's it from me. Thanks a lot.